Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here today. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I've been getting a lot of downloads around regeneration, rebirth this week particularly. And if you're hearing this, it's no coincidence. So there's been a lot of, I've been very tired this week. You may resonate with that too, and trust that when that's happening, there's something deeper taking place beneath the surface, energetically, physically, emotionally. And the cards that I've pulled for you in this reading, the first one that jumped out as the overall energy of the reading is the Seeker of Crystals in the Inner Child Tarot. And this is the supposedly cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz. Hope you can see that. And he's walking through the woods on his journey on your path, his or her. And although it came out as his, so let's take that as the masculine energy within you. And there's these two doves above which symbolize the divine feminine as well. So it's the sacred balance, Holy Spirit, feminine, bringing these flowers, this wreath of flowers, like a crown to your head. It's like you're graduating from something this week. You may not know what this is, you might do, but this is like energetic and emotional. I'm hearing you've been through a deep process of purging, and it's kind of like the initiate. We all go on sacred pilgrimages several times throughout our lives. Oftentimes we don't know the destination, or it's revealed as we're going, or the destination that we intend on going to changes several times on the journey, and we end up somewhere completely different. Stumbling over my words a bit today. I feel like there's a lot of hesitant energy going on for you in your life at the moment. So again, we're talking about paths, life paths. Is it this way? Is it that way? Uncertainty, not knowing. And obviously the Lion in the Wizard of Oz is about being brave and having courage and trusting in the words that want to flow out of your mouth, trusting in your voice. I'm getting that's important. What you have to say is important, and it doesn't matter if you stumble over your words, or if it comes out in the wrong way, because that's the right way for you and for the people around you. And if you notice, obviously, the path he's walking on, normally it's the yellow brick road, but here it's orange. This is the sacral creative energy. Creative fires, I'm hearing, have been ablaze in your life, and they're really just starting to come up to the surface now. Like, fire is purging, purification, cleansing, but it's also renewal, rebirth. And you could look at biblical energies and ancient Sumerian energies of fire and fire walking, and what it means to cross over a threshold of fire, to be reborn, the initiate reborn. And I also got a second card of courage, number 8, Vikings in the New World, from the Time Travelers Oracle. Again, voyage, boat, travel, transition from one place of being to another. Boat's very significant in literature and in ancient mythology, from crossing one way of being to another. And I'm getting the reference of voyaging to the underworld, which again is death and rebirth and emerging anew. It's, Jesus Christ went through the rebirth through the sacred tomb womb of Mother Earth for the 3 days, as did Isis and Inanna Ishtar. So the goddess tradition that goes back way further is coming through as significant right now, which connects with the sacred waters, with emotion, with birthing, with the waters of the mother that we come into this world in. Like, rivers are significant of that. Like, it is the birth canal. You're being reborn as we speak, I just heard. And it may feel like the waters are choppy, but trust that, because through supposed chaos comes creation. And I'm hearing you're more in control than you think you are. Whatever's going on in your life right now, whatever this relates to, obviously it'll be different for each of you, but this transition is needed. You've been stagnant for too long, I'm hearing, and in order to get to the other side, we have to make this, what's the word I'm looking for, this supposedly tumultuous crossing. You got this. You know the way. Your higher self knows the way and is trying to lead you and guide you right now. And I feel like you've been doing the work for quite a long time. So we have this little gnome here with digging up this big crystal. He's been working hard through the winter, and the spring's arrived. And this is significance of the abundance that's wanting to come in for you. And it's about your ability to be able to receive that. Like, you've been working really hard and doing a lot of inner work, and like, this rainbow is for you, this crystal is for you, but how willing and open are you to receive it? As in, do you trust in your worth? Do you know how deserving you are of the gifts that are wanting to come in for you. Trust what the universe is wanting to bring in for you. I'm getting something about wings, about aligning with your divinity, with your heavenly self. Sometimes we can get so bogged down in the material and the physical realm, and it's like how to surrender and trust that all is as it's meant to be, all will come in as it's meant to. And if you can't see the gifts arriving just yet, know they're waiting to come in. As soon as you recognize your worth, just dig beneath the surface and you'll see them. Like the roots have been, this is the Ace of Crystals, so Ace of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. It's like you've been doing the work, the roots, the foundations are there, but they're just coming up to the surface now. And also I'm getting like teamwork. Like so often the spiritual journey, we think that we have to go it alone and do it all alone. And sometimes it can be really difficult to be out in society because with opposing beliefs, and you know, sometimes we feel like we have to protect ourselves and do like go on an inner hermitage to really, you know, that's so important and sacred to find out who we are, who our sacred self is, what our energy is when it's not conditioned or around other people. But I'm getting it's okay to accept help and let in help now. Like there's so much love here for you. Look at these mermaids all helping each other, which kind of interestingly goes against what maybe at least the patriarchal image of mermaids, where you see them trying to drown each other or other people, like the feminine painted in a demonic or dark light, but actually the mermaid has ancient origins in Sumeria, and mer and Mary, mer meaning mother in French, and sea it's the sacred water, it's the feminine, it's the primordial waters again, and the orange here, the of the sacral chakra even, and the sun. Yeah, it's definitely a lot about your creativity that's wanting to come through, and with that the sacred water, so connecting with the waters, replenishing yourself, like refreshing yourself, bathing where you can in rivers or streams or oceans, wherever you feel called to. And she's like riding on the back of this stork here, which is you know, traditionally the stork bringing the souls of the new children, new earth, your new self being reborn, and comforting your inner child as well, I'm hearing. And they're all holding on to their hearts as well, so it's kind of like going easy on yourself and keep taking care of your sacred heart. Like you've been through so much, and you don't have to, this is a bit heavy, but I'm hearing like you don't have to strangle others to survive, because there's like she looks like she's strangling this stork, but she's just holding on for dear life. And the stork is like your higher self that's bringing in these messages to help you. So yeah, don't shoot the messenger. Like sometimes the universe delivers us messages through people, and sometimes we're not willing or ready to receive that message, but we wouldn't be hearing it if it didn't offer us some guidance or advice. So be willing to accept the messages of others. And yeah, just you're doing it already. Just keep being brave and walking the path step by step, day by day. Things will come into balance and harmony. And through this process, like there's so much growth. This luscious rainforest. This is the Amazon rainforest in Brazil, and this jaguar, the sacred shamanic jaguar. It's just like protection, safety, growth. It's humbling. I feel like how far you've come, you're very humble about it, and you don't often talk about it or discuss it in a deep way with others because you feel like many don't understand you, and that's okay. But I'm hearing that's going to change, because the more inner work you've been doing and stepping into your true self, it's cliche but it's true, your tribe will find you, because you're embodying your true light and shining that out into the world. So the universe has no choice but to bring in the people of a like vibration. And again, in this card, we've got the water here, this purification, this cleansing, this rebirth. And this is a really beautiful sacred card, Shambhala, Himalayas, happiness. So it's like through this process, through this unearthing of the crystals, the rainbows, through the deep work you've been doing, happiness and peace and abundance and emotional fulfillment, I'm hearing, is arriving in your life. And it's just like, what is your capacity to receive it? Open your heart to receive the good. Obviously it's okay to protect ourselves, but sometimes you may be protecting yourself to the point where you're not allowing the good in, I'm hearing. And it's just like opening your heart, like this is like the gateway to the portal of your heart, and it's up in the heavens in Shambhala, this hidden sacred gateway, and it's kind of like you've kept it so secret and sacred, and that's beautiful. But it's also like time to let in the love from yourself and others, because you really deserve this, and you've been on this journey, you've crossing this transition. It hasn't been a smooth journey. You've been through a lot. And again, also the fact I'm being drawn to saying being drawn to the fact that it's saying Vikings in the new world being key, new earth. Like, this is like Eden. It's beautiful, this tropical paradise. And Shambhala, like, this is the sacred gateway to the new you. That is what this reading is about. This is where you're at, finding the sacred gateway to the new you that's coming through for you now, so that you can align yourself and your life with your highest timeline, with the intended purpose that your soul had when it came here, to live abundantly, to receive the rainbows and the crystals. Like, it's finding that balance between obviously working and receiving, and knowing your worth, knowing you're worthy of receiving, not just from the work that you're doing, but through the enoughness in your being. You are enough, you were born enough. You wouldn't be hearing this if it weren't true. And it's true regardless. Like, you have everything you were ever going to need the day you were born, because energetically, emotionally, you hold the codes that you need, that the world needs. You don't need to look externally for those anymore. And the material things will come and are coming as and when, like I keep hearing in this reading, when you're able to receive them, when you recognize your own self-worth, those things will come in for you. And yeah, there's just like an energetic cleansing and a purging happening right now. The waters are wanting to wash away anything that no longer resonates in your life, anything that's stagnant and stuck. And it's just a big sacral chakra cleansing and purging, I'm hearing. So really tapping into your flow, into like doing dance and anything that that makes you feel creative, where the energy can flow through you and you feel aligned. I'm just going to read from the book for you for the two cards. So the Six of Hearts in this is the mermaid one. It is an ancient belief that the storks are heralds of new life. They are seen frequenting ponds and marshes, which has given rise to the belief that the spirits of unborn children wait in these places, seeking a new mother or a new life. And it's about being the mother to yourself as well in this rebirth. The storks are known as soul carriers. In this card, something holy is occurring. 5 mermaids are joining with each other and rising from the sea. The 6th mermaid, flying upon a stork, is offering a spiritual lifeline from above. In ecstasy, the 5 emerge from the ocean, representing the unconscious, into the air, and sunlight, representing high revelations. They rejoice as they touch one another and reach skyward. A transition is taking place. It's as if emotions have surfaced and are now being released. That's exactly what I was channeling. Purification. Imagine that the sea has claimed your tears and the sun is drying your eyes. This is an inner healing, and one that you deserve. The number 6 represents support, dedication, responsibility, and unity. It can also signify the need to balance your emotional life. This may be the time for family healing or resolution, or a resolution of conflict with a loved one. A deep, heartfelt connection with your friends or community may be happening. And again, this just ties into that opening your heart up to support and what wants to come through. Not closing yourself off anymore, and repairing the things that need to be repaired. Again, the waters, emotional healing, being there for yourself, mothering yourself during this time of rebirth. And then I'll just read quickly the Ace of Crystals, as I'm being called to do so. In northern folklore and legend, a belief exists that during the winter months, when the earth is silent and asleep, under her blanket of snow, the gnomes are busy weaving crystals from the light of the moon, sun, and stars. When the rebirth of springtime arrives, the gnomes offer these precious gems to the sky, and through the gentle rain of springtime, magnificent rainbows are created. The hardworking gnome in this card has uncovered a beautiful crystal for you. The time has come for you to accept the promise of hope, unity, and abundance that this crystal brings. The rainbow in the sky is a bridge uniting heaven and earth and representing the harmony of all people. When the Ace of Crystals appears in your reading, great potential is being uncovered and tremendous possibilities are present in your life. For this card depicts a dynamic rebirth on the physical level and emotional. I'm very much getting. You may be birthing something magical, be it a baby, a business, a book, a relationship, or a new phase of self-expression. You are blessed by the presence of the glorious crystal brought to you by this humble gnome. An ace in any suit says yes, begin anew. Many ideas and dreams have been hidden for years, are now revealed. And a card just jumped out that I hadn't seen, which has another rainbow on it, which I feel the need to show you. I think this is Dorothy as well. This is another Wizard of Oz related card, and all these cards in this fairy tale tarot are all different fairy tales. So I think that's really synchronistic and beautiful. There's another one from the Wizard of Oz, which is about chasing dreams and also what is an illusion, what's real, what's not. One a place, trying to get home. Where is home? Is it the place you thought it would be? Has it changed by the time you got to the destination, to the what do they call it, the Green Castle, Oz, City of Oz? Sorry, I forget what it's called. It's kind of like Great Gatsby and the green light. It's like the thing that you think is the dream and you get it, and it's always arm's reach. It's like the process of dreaming sometimes is enough, like with sacral creativity, to ignite something in you. But what may have changed in your life? Like, I'm getting kind of Three of Swords energy, something that was maybe a big disappointment, something that you'd wished and wanted for, and you got there and something happened or something shifted or you've changed, that it just wasn't in alignment anymore. And it's kind of like the wizard that you thought, this great wizard is just, and not to shame old people at all, but in this card I'm just getting is like this little old man who isn't capable of helping you. And it's because I will say as well, we know elders in any culture and society have so much wisdom that it's such a shame they're being disrespected in Western culture at the moment, because in indigenous tribes, the elders were the revered, respected ones. They're the shamans, the leaders. Anyway, in this card, he's kind of looks like he can't see, and it's like you can help them. It's like you were looking for the help, that actually you're going to be the one that gives the help to this person. Take that as it resonates, but to your community as well, I'm hearing. So it's like the help that you thought was external is actually going to come from you, for you, and for others. But you needed to go on this journey to realize what that is, what your essence is, what the thing is that you can offer the world. And she's got on her red shoes. It's like root chakra. It's like you've done this full cycle of healing, coming back home, back to who you are. Is home ever the same? Are we ever the same? Have you been back to your hometown lately? Are you? That's obviously different for everybody, but there's something really significant about home here, about who you were then, who you are now, bridging the gap, wearing it's like putting on old shoes and maybe they still fit, but you're so different that it's a different look or a different outfit. It's like you're wearing the things that are you, but is it you anymore? Who are you? That's so deep, but that's what I'm getting. Who are you? You've changed so much. And that's beautiful. And it's like this hot air balloon, this rainbow is here to take you where you want to go. Yes, it can be back home, or it could be onwards. It could be the destination. It could be a destination you don't know where it is. And I'm getting now that this is the universe. This is significant of this voyage. Like, you've been on this choppy water travel, you're on this journey, and it's the same thing. It's like, here is this hot air balloon wanting to take you onwards. And maybe only the universe knows where that is. And so it's a card of surrender, of knowing you just need to have faith, trust, and pixie dust. I'm hearing, like, take a leap of faith, get in the hot air balloon and see where it takes you, which on a physical human level sounds terrifying. It's like, oh my God, just thinking about being floating up in the sky somewhere in a hot air balloon. Anyway, yeah. Transitions, change, surrender, having faith in the universe's plan for you, and having faith and trust in yourself. I'm getting like you've been through so much, and it's like we say, coming back home to yourself, to your gnosis, to your inner wisdom, and knowing that that is enough and you are enough and you have so much to offer the world. And there's a lot of abundance coming in these cards, and rainbow energy, for like new beginnings. So it's just trusting in this rebirth, in this process, working with sacred waters in your sacral chakra to get creative and trust yourself and just flow with it, flow with what wants to come through. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. Let me know in the comments down below what's resonating, what you're going through, what transition you've been progressing through lately, and where you're at in your journey. And just thank you for being here, and I look forward to doing it again soon. Bye for now.